Hello, everyone, and welcome to CSM Sports Center. I am Lucas Critelli, and joining me today is Luca Moya, Cameron Baines, and our producer behind the glass, Jennifer Connor. We have a jam-packed show for everyone today as well. We will talk some Blue Jays spring training, Astros, cheaters, and at the end of the show, we have a little love it or hate it segment. But let's start with our Toronto Maple Leafs. If you haven't heard about Anchor by Spotify, it is the easiest way to make a podcast, with everything you need all in one place. Let me explain. Anchor has the tools that allow you to record and edit your podcast right from your phone or computer. When hosting on Anchor, you can distribute your podcast on listening platforms like Spotify, Apple Podcasts, and many more. It's everything you need to make a podcast in one place. And best of all, Anchor is totally free. Download the Anchor app or go to anchor.fm to get started. Like you said, Luca, he wanted to be here. He said that he felt at home in this city when he pitched here for the remainder of last year, and we're happy to have him. I think that was high on Ross Atkins and Mark Shapiro's to-do list this offseason was get this young pitcher locked up so the Jays at least have some steady and I guess reliable pitching in their rotation for the years moving forward. He had a couple blow-up games, but I think all in all pitched really well. And now that he's going to settle in with Pete Walker, he's going to settle into pitching at the Rogers Center every fifth day. I think this is nothing but good for Jose Barrios and the Toronto Blue Jays. This week at Spreads.ca, the NBA playoffs are getting down to business with the final teams making a push. Sorry, Raps. The NHL is also getting closer to giving out their hardware. We have all the in-game action to bet on. In the major leagues, games are more exciting than ever, except for that horrific loss the Mets handed the Blue Jays over the weekend. And NFL action continues all week. Remember, Spreads is giving you your 10 yards back. If you place any $25 bet, you qualify for a $10 risk-free NFL bet. It's a sports tsunami right now, so head to play.spreads.ca and get a $10 free Tilly and Billy sports bet when you make your first deposit. Spreads.ca, a proud sponsor of the Tilly and Billy Show. The Maple Leafs are back in action Monday night against the slumping Colorado Avalanche at Scotiabank Arena. Colorado has one win in their last 10 games and are coming off a 3-0 loss to the Canadiens. The Maple Leafs are also in a little bit of a slide lately, dropping 4 out of 5 home games, most recently to the Bruins Saturday night. Some good news though for the Leafs, as Frederik Andersen is expected to start between the pipes tonight, as he's missed the last 8 games with a groin injury. He may have a lot to handle with the Avalanche's big line of Nathan MacKinnon, Mikko Rantanen, and captain Gabriel Landeskog. The Blue Jays picked up their 7th straight win last night with a 6-3 victory over the Yankees. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. crushed his 41st home run of the year, and Alek Manoah just went 5 2/3, giving up 3 runs. They are now just a game and a half back of the Yankees for that second wildcard spot in the American League. Tonight, Jose Barrios gets the ball as the Jays look to sweep a 4-game set against New York. So Woj has just reported on the Twitter sphere that the Cleveland Cavaliers are finalizing a trade with the Detroit Pistons, and it includes Andre Drummond, league sources tell Adrian Wojnarowski. So this is big because a lot of people thought that Andre Drummond would be going to a contender. But now Andre Drummond is going to the Cleveland Cavaliers, who are nowhere near the top. So if this deal goes through, this may be a crazy, crazy deal. Phase 3 of the NHL's return to play plan is in effect. After an agreement was reached between the NHL and NHLPA, teams will begin training camps on July 10th, although when and where actual games will be played is yet to be determined. Ladies and gentlemen, you can listen to the L2 Sports Podcast on Radio Public, Google Podcast, Breaker, Apple Podcasts, and Spotify as well. For Luca Moya, I'm Lucas Critelli. Thank you for tuning in, and we'll see you all next week.